Welcome back, guys, to another episode here of Gregtech Community Edition Unofficial. Last time we did get we got our HV assembler set up, so we can start using that to get some of the things that we needed assembled circuit-wise to be able to make easier and cheaper circuits. This time, we really need to get working on the clean room. Because as I was looking at it, we want to get our superconductors for the MV and HV era. To get the superconductors for our MV and HV era, we need to be able to make the, it's in the quest book here, it's a freezer. You need to make the vacuum freezer. However, to make the vacuum freezer, you need EV circuits, which requires a clean room. So we're definitely going to be working towards getting the clean room done properly, because it's going to make things a lot easier. So one thing I did have to check, which it looks like we do not have anything making our steel plates. So we're going to have to look at making sure we do get that. So let's look at this. So for our clean room, we need 3 for this. So that's going to be 3 steel plates. And then we need 4 crafts of this. So that's going to be 12. So 15 total, at least with those. So we'll get 15 plates set up. Just go ahead and drop them right in there. We'll let that process for a second. We did also need to make some rotors. So we needed 4 of those, so that's going to be 16 of the steel. I did actually get the storage bus. I was forgetting what item it is, but the storage bus is the item that you need to be able to link outside storages so that this doesn't take any drive space and I can store tons of items in these chests. Which is going to allow me to go pick up my stone as well, just so I have that if I need it for any recipes. Unlikely, but it's possible. We do need to grab our gear mold out of here, and we'll get our fans started in there. I know it doesn't matter with which slot they're in, it just bothers me when they're not in the right slot. We're getting much more of the stainless steel whipped up as we possibly can, because we're going to definitely need more of that in the future. I do want to go grab some more nickel and get that ground down. Let me just check if I have any nickel in here. Looks like we do. So I'll just grab that. Grab a big old pile of iron dust right there and right there. So we can keep whipping that stuff up. Our fans should be done by now here too. Get the 4 fans there. We'll get those in there to get processing. We need a bunch of these steel casings. We can get all the item filters crafted up. The iron bars, I should have a couple. I'm going to go check. Which will lower the craft amount that we need for it. I think I already grabbed them and put them up top. And that while we're down here. Anything else we should really bring up? Probably not. I swear I had some. I just don't know if I already pulled it out of the chest that they were in. I think I did. We can go check. Go plop these drawers down. Okay, this is the only issue I do notice, is if we put items in there, it's going to want to put whatever items it can into that. But that's no big deal. We do want to get our item filters crafted up. And we need 15 of those. Need to remove that from the recipe. So we got those two. Put that back down there. Remove that. Encode. Remove. Encode. We can come back over and drop those in. Because this is only ever going to be a plate thing. We don't need to worry about which one is going to be going in there. Never going to change that circuit. That should go ahead and get those started. We do need the iron bars, so let's look up that. Iron bars. So we got 4 of them. We don't need any for this. Gonna need one of those. We need a total of 4 crafts. So I have 4, which means we're gonna need a total of 8. Which means if we do craft the iron rods, then we would have enough. So we just need to grab ourselves some of those iron. Grab 3 of those. Stick it in the lathe. I'll put it right back in here. Three. Is it shaped? Oh, it requires a hammer. Do I have a hammer in here? I do not. That means we're just going to come over. If I put them in the assembler. It needs a circuit of 3. Go ahead and get that made up. That'll make us all 8 of the ones that we need there. Then we just need a bunch of these steel frames. And so for these, we're going to need 2 crafts of that for that. Oh boy, this is going to take a lot of steel. Glad I whipped up some more. I'm probably going to have to do even more after this. Especially since I'm going to have to smelt up some of my iron. That should be done and in there. So now, just got to do this. Which I guess I don't have a crafting recipe for that. So we're just going to grab out half a stack for now. Dump it in our lathe. Let that get going while we go check up on a couple other things. Should have a bunch more of that stainless steel all mixed up. We can plop on in. Let it keep going. Looks like we might have to go fill up our fuel tanks here again at some point. But in the extruder, we got our stainless steel motors. We are going to need some of these MV motors. 4 of them to be exact. I really hope I got enough of the materials I need for this. Oh boy, just seems like a lot every time I look at these recipes. So we got the stainless steel rotors, those can go in here. We do need HV machine hull, which requires 8 of these stainless steel plates. So let's just do steel, stainless steel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna need our, I think it's gold wire. Yep, gold cable. Gold. We need 2. go. And then we got the circuits. We're gonna need 2 of these motors. It's gonna take a second for those to finish. Do you want to grab out some aluminum? Need 1 of those. Actually, no, we need 4. Because we gotta make 4 crafts of this. We need our copper nickel. We need copper. So let's see what we got with our copper. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need our copper nickel. We only got 4 of those. We're gonna have to make some more copper nickel, it looks like. So just need our copper and nickel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. We'll leave that to do its thing while we go get these all mixed up. Get back over there and make sure it's got enough steam for this. Gonna have to move these machines up there or get ourselves... It's not gonna have enough for another one. So we'll do that. Bring it on over. To up top. Do the 1 more. Those. We're gonna have to go stuff these in the wire mill for a second. Just being able to make this big structure is going to be pretty nice once it's finally finished. We did need those to be made into cables too. So I think what we'll do is we're going to go back over this way. So I know I have polyurethane in here. Take our stainless steel, make them into plates. The aluminum into rods. Plates in the gold cable. There's that. Got our copper nickel. I think we basically got everything. Just got to get the cable gold, or not gold, copper cables. So that should be done. Copper nickel into 8 more pieces of cable. That's only going to be enough for 3 crafts, so we're going to need to do another set of 2. I think we're going to set the clean room up in that little area that I have prepped over there. He's covered in rubber. Just to make sure we have enough, I'm going to go grab some more. And then we should be able to assemble ourselves the couple like major clean room blocks that we got to get. So let's look at this. So we should be able to assemble this one. Yep. So there is the clean room. Place machines inside to run clean room recipes. Uses 30 EU per tick when dirty, 4 EU per tick when clean. Overclocking increases cleaning per cycle. You can do anywhere from a 5x5 to a 15x15. There is the one thing there. We should be able to make all of our motors now. So there's one. We make 3 more of those magnetic things. So do that. Three. And then we can make our filters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's even without making more of these frames. Yeah. So the recipe for the frames, we just need the assembler with the 4. Do I have any assembly things in here? Yeah, no, that's good. So go ahead and put these in there to get us some more of those blocks, because we're going to need a lot more of those. But then it also is going to need an iron door, which is, you know, simple enough. Just get some iron. Just do 1 craft of that. Then we do need to get 40 plasticrete, 20 clean room glass. So to make the plasticrete, we need our stone dust, which I believe... What is this? What is this? Well, we do have our stone dust over here. So I'm just going to grab me a stack out of that. I don't think I have my clay dust up here. But I do have clay dust down below. We're going to go grab that. Should be in one of these chests here. Clay dust. And so if I use that in the mixer, we need 1 clay dust per stone, and it makes 50, or well, I think it's like 2 or 3 blocks of concrete. So we'll come over here, grab us a bunch of water. We got so much stone dust too that the amount that we have to use doesn't really matter. Give us 63 more of that. I don't want to let this finish before I just grab that stuff out, so we'll do that. We are getting a little low on fuel still. Not as fast as I thought we would, but it's pretty much a good thing though. We are going to have to refill this a little bit, so we'll refill our... do this thing. I guess we can't use that. I'm thinking what I really should just do is go like this. And there we go. We got an empty bucket now. We got 2 more crafts of this, so I will be right back when we're ready to start using the mixer. Alright, we are back and ready to start making some of this plasticrete. Should be able to just plop those straight in there, and we're on our way. We do need 40 of those, so with it crafting 2 each, we do need 20 crafts of this. Not entirely sure if we have enough. Let's look at the recipe. We should have plenty. We should have plenty of concrete with the steel frames here. It's just the steel frames we're going to need more of, so I'm going to go craft probably another half stack again of steel, getting those rods. It's 32. Put them in this lathe, just make sure they go a little bit faster. Not the clean room, we wanted the plasticrete. It needs to be set to a number 4 in the assembler. So far we got 20 of those. We're out of the polyethylene plates, which I got them whipping up over here with that barrel of polyethylene I've been whipping up over at our oil fields over there. So should get plenty. We only need 3 more of these to make the full craft that we need. Start dumping those on over in here. Those are 3. Still gonna need more of those polyethylene pieces. Then I do want to make some of the glass ones as well. Well, it looks like we had a little bit of a problem here. Did not record a lot of what I was doing. We did get our plasticrete done, the glass, clean room glass done. I am needing a couple more materials to get this stuff finished crafting. Got our LV energy hatch, but we do need to get these HV hull stuff done. To get those, I do have the stainless steel here to make those. Grabbed out my gold wires. But there's a couple things. One of the main things is platinum. Platinum is required to make the SMD diodes. You need fine platinum wire. Well, to get platinum, we basically run into a problem where I have to go get some more nickel and run that through its mercury processing method, because that will get us the platinum. It's the only way we can currently do it, because the only other way to get platinum ore is to go to the end. So, unfortunately, that is my only option to get platinum right now, is to go find a patch of nickel, which we can look through here. I know I have tons of nickel marked. So we just got to enable all of these, find out which one's the closest. And I believe I've already mined out a whole vein of nickel. I could be wrong. So one of them might be empty when I get to it. But we'll be back once I've got the nickel. Alright, we are back here, just moving on, making the last couple finishing touches. I've got the voltage diode. We do need to get ourselves this fluid pass-through, the item pass-through, and we have one of the machine holes in there, so we should just grab that out. That was a HV machine hole. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so those are the last 4 that we needed there. We should have the last of the plasticrete being made. Let's go check on that. Yes, we just need to grab out these, dump those in there, get a bunch more of these plates. And can we stop this? Screwdriver. And then kick this out, go. There we go. Dump the rest of those. Oh, I guess I didn't grab those plates out. Grab the rest of these plates, dump them on in here. Should get us the last of those crafts. We'll go place each one of these blocks down. And it doesn't really matter, I don't think, how they're placed. Let's just take a look at the structure again. I do want to place them so that they're all facing that way. So we're going to want the machine hole right there. High voltage diode up top. Item pass through, fluid pass through. We need the door on, which it's going to take a second because I really don't want to close the door permanently. Let's grab ourselves a lever. I guess just gotta do lever. Stick and stone, boop. Close that off. Put it right there. Put our door down. There we go. Probably just leave it open for the most part, because it does say you can leave it open and it will not break its functionality. So I'll go ahead and take a nap really quick, and we'll be back once I got the plasticrete and we can finish the structure. Alright, so I got the rest of the plasticrete here. Totally tore down my stairs before finishing. Alright, get up top. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Oop. We gotta check. It does say it's incomplete, so I'm wondering if I do have a problem with these two pieces here. Or those need to be plasticrete. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like that was the issue. Which makes me wonder, I might be able to pop these two blocks out. And go glass and glass. Yeah, that works. Maybe kind of want to have glass on all sides so you can kind of see into it. Does that... yeah. So that works. You just can't have the glass in the corners, it looks like. So with that, we just need to do the maintenance on there. So we should be able to click those. So do that. And that should be able to put those away. I do need a soft mallet, a saw. So we saw mallet, saw, iron hammer, and file. We'll come back over and click the rest of them. And looking at it, maintenance is fine. It is contaminated, unfortunately, right now. The only way to solve that is going to be getting a generator on there. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff away in here. Get that in there. Iron doors. Don't need the cables or the plasticrete. You get out of there. Just to fill those spots up for now. We'll do that. Okay, so with that, we can actually go grab our HV assembler. Or no, we don't need the HV assembler, it's this one. We need the advanced circuit assembler. So let's look at this, because supposedly we can step this down properly. High voltage diode. Let's look at that. High voltage diode. Allows energy flow in one direction and limits amperage. Well, we only want the 1 amp in. Because we want it to be medium voltage for the machine that we've got. So let's go look at that. Because we do require using, what's up this, circuit assemblers, because the high voltage one requires us to make the EV circuits first. So we do need this one, which means we're going to want to grab this transformer and pick it up for now. Yeah. So go ahead and pick that up. Which unfortunately means that's going to be out of commission for a second. However, if I grab this, we'll have to see if we can do this, because I don't know if that'll work. We will see. Because what I'm thinking, yeah, no, it's not going to work. What we do need to do is we need to get this, bring this on in here. We want it right there. Grab out our wrench. Flip it around to the other side. We want it to step down. So we'll go put this combustion generator back over there, because this is going to be useless for us right now. We are going to have to make ourselves the next tier of generator, so we're going to grab all of our stainless steel. Let's go get a new generator plopped up and ready to go. The nice part is I believe I have most of the pieces I need on AutoCraft for it. So if we look at our combustion generator, we need the turbo. So we're just going to have to make the gears, because we can make these, both the pistons and the motors. So let's look up the pistons. Pistons, we need 2 of those. Looks like we're just missing the stainless steel gears, so let's go grab the steel that we're going to need for that. We need a total of 10 for all of the gears that we need, plus another 8, so we need 18. Steel, stainless steel, we need 18. Boop. Okay, and then we need, oop, that wasn't the right way. Like that. So let's go ahead and get those motors crafting then, because we can just go ahead and craft 4 of those. We are running low on our electrum, which I believe we're going to have to just go grab. Did I actually not have that much? I thought I had way more electrum than I did, but I guess not. So let's grab a stack of that. We can go grab a stack of silver. Give us 2 more stacks of that. That's silver, right? Yep. Have to go mining for silver here between episodes. Get those all plopped on into there. While those are working, we are going to come right on over here. We need our extruder. We don't want the pipe. We need the gear and the medium gear. Let's get those plates into the metal bender. The big gear we'll do first. And then we are going to actually have to come back over here and get this set up. Done, because we do need 1 more HV machine hull. It's going to be both of those. There we go with that. We should have a decent enough amount over here done to be able to get what we need finished. So we need 4 of these. So I'll start those. dump those in here. So we got the HV machine hull. We have that in there. We just need a couple different copper wire or gold wires. So let's look at gold. 1, 2 should get us all the gold wires we need. Although it looks like that's the machine that is currently being used. So I guess we'll have to hold on. Now I will be right back when we're ready to craft it up. We are back here with being able to craft the steam generator. Or not the steam, it was a combustion generator we're working on. Combustion generator, the turbo one. Says we still need one more of these, is it not? Still crafting one more of the cables. Did it get stuck? It got stuck. We need more rubber. Ooh, I hope we got some more rubber. Extractor. Nope. Chemical reactors. Uh-oh. Rubber. That'll work. We'll do one of these. I'm gonna have to get some more rubber set up. This being the last thing that we need, I'm kind of just gonna grab it. Please tell me I have some. I do not. I have to get a lot more rubber started to be made and put into there so that can be finished properly. Now, with the combustion engine, I can make that up. I do want to stick it right on the diode. Switch it around. Let's go grab ourselves some fuel. Kinda want an extra barrel if we have one, but I don't think we do have an extra barrel. So just grab this. Because we do need to go over and grab ourselves a bunch of fuel. We should be able to wire this up now. Put that in, put that in. I am probably going to want to wire up the clean room with some sort of solar power here at some point. But this is what our option is currently. Put that right there. See, and this is something that makes me wonder, because this has... It's got to only be able to output on one side there. We need our screwdriver. Looks like that's good. Dump the fuel in there. So that's starting. Let's see, we should totally have some sort of empty barrel somewhere here. We will in a second. Because we're going to place it like that. And now place that right on top. Dump the rest of the fuel in. It should give us is slowly but surely getting more clean. now we just need to bring in our circuit assembler. We should be able to make our first circuits now. So let's drop all of these out of here. Fill that up so we don't lose it when we pick this up. We should be able to drop this straight on into here. But not... Or is that not getting power? It's right there. Oh. That might be a problem. No, it shouldn't be. Is it? It is exactly what it was. Okay. That. Don't want to end this down below. Okay, and now if we look up our first EV circuits, right there, workstations. So we need some of these diodes, RAM, electrum wire, blue alloy bolts. How do we get ourselves this blue alloy? It's saying in the smelter we need electrine dust and silver. We need electrum and redstone. And we need 4 per. In the alloy smelter, yeah, 4 per in the alloy smelter. Oh boy. And then we just gotta make it into bolts. Shouldn't be too difficult. I just gotta... Oh. That's actually something that's gonna be a little bit more. I don't think I have any more circuit boards prepped as of the moment. Though I do have a vial of hydrochloric acid to do some of that. So we should be able to prep a couple boards really quickly. So we need the hydrochloric acid, we need 4 of those, and we need some of our sheets. We got some PVC sheets right there. See how many this makes up. Chemical reactor. Oh, it's the sulfuric acid is the one that's needed. So we want that over here. Just like that. So we can make all 6 of those for sure. And once we got those, it is... Okay, we need to make 3 more of those. Which that's simple enough. That's... 1, 2, 3 there. And this should be my chlorine. 1... Actually, we only need 2. That's right. We go get our iron. Which I'm actually minorly worried because I don't know if I have any iron dust left. what the heck just happened there? So iron. We do have some. We're good. Should just be one for the 3 of those. Just need to get some more of those. Copper plates. Ooh. Let's go get those in the metal bender. Metal bender right there. Looks like we finished all of our plastic circuits. Get those in there. This on over. We'll go ahead and prep this for another batch of the chlorine. Definitely going to want to get some of this stuff on AutoCraft. I think the #1 thing is looking up chlorine. Because I don't think... Why am I having a struggle? That's why, CHL. So we can get it from hydrofluoric acid, lithium. Looks like a bunch of different... Salt gives it, but salt is a mined resource. Rock salt. We can definitely do it with rock salt. So I don't think we have another use for it. Just electrolyze a bunch of rock salt. Gotcha. Okay. We are out of power. Because I'm using that somewhere else. Let's go get the soldering alloy in over here. Goodness. And this is why I need to make more barrels. In fact, it looks like we got a free bottle right here. I honestly can't wait for the ender fluid covered things, because that's going to make life way easier. Oh, no, not that. This one. We'll dump this over onto our stuff over here. And screwdriver. Is that not facing the right way? It is. Just seems that this is taking up way more power. So what we're gonna do for a second, put that let's go ahead and remove all of this stuff we don't need. Just do our EV circuits. Workstation. So we're looking to get our blue alloy as well, which the blue alloy, we basically just gotta take our electrum here. We gotta crush it. Let's go pick up our macerator. And this is why I really just need to get a bunch more of these machines. Yeah, we're not gonna do it over here. There's any of that. I need to get a bunch more of these machines set up so I can actually do this, but I will be back once I got ready to smelt up the blue alloy. Alright, we got our electrine dust made, but we just need to put this in the alloy smelter with 1 silver. And then with 1 silver, we got our blue alloy now. Whip this up into some bolts here really quick. Bolt right there. Put that in. We got our 8 bolts. We should have nearly everything else. Just got to get one of our good circuit boards, or plastic boards over here. Pain in the butt. Boards, more like it, but... Drop that in there, and then we need our HV circuits. We need 2 of them. So that'll use almost the last of our HV circuits. And then from here, should be able to go ahead and pop in our circuit boards, circuits, the SMD diodes, the RAM, the 16 electrum wire, and the 8 bolts. Is this... Why is this not working? It's in the clean room. Oh, we need more. Of course. And one more soda. And I will be back once I got the rest of the... Not that. Once I got this all whipped up. Alright. 8 more blue bolts. Consumes nearly everything we have in there. After 20 seconds, we should have our awesome EV circuits. We might as well actually go ahead and tell this thing that it's complete here. And we've got our very first EV circuit. Awesome. So that totally unlocks that for us. Oh, well, we gotta go. The blue alloy. Completed that. Completed this. There we go. So now with that one complete, apparently we can move into our HV circuit assembler. We would need to make 2 more, and once we do that, we can make this an HV circuit assembler instead. Although we do have to get a couple other things, because apparently we need this Eye of Ender to make that. So we'll have to get worked up onto this side to be able to continue further in that area. With the titanium, this one's saying we need to complete this one here and canth coils. This one requires... Well, at least we can do this now. We just need to make 2 more of these circuits. We'll be able to make ourselves a vacuum freezer. And it looks like this requires aluminum casings. But this will be quite nice. Excited, because this is going to get us closer to actually being able to do a bunch of different things. I know that off camera I have plans to make myself an HV drill, probably set up an enchantment area right over here in the little front area, so I can enchant myself up the HV drill that I make. And I will have to get myself an HV battery set up, probably off of this combustion engine here, just because that'll be my easiest way to do so. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me for this episode, where we finished making our EV circuits. You guys have a good day. Bye!